Hey everyone, what's up, hoodies? Welcome back to the Hood Table one more again. Your girl is back with some more hood news, some more local news, y'all. Today, just a little while ago, there was some breaking news in our neck of the hood. Sinkhole in the Aksarben area. Two vehicles were stuck in a sinkhole near the Aksarben area after a road collapsed, the police say. Let me pull this video up clip up here real quick. And I'm going to talk you through what's going on, you guys. And please make sure you are liking and sharing the video and subscribing to the channel. Please and thank you very much. Now, this is a clip in the Aksarben area. Keep a look on the right side of the road where those two vehicles, that truck just pulled up next to that SUV. That's where you need to be looking, right there. Two vehicles that are sitting right there. Yes, you can see the sinkhole happened. The two vehicles was trapped in the sinkhole in the Aksarben area today. Emergency personnel responded to the incident near 67th and Pacific Streets. They said this caught everybody's by surprise. Authorities have closed Pacific Street in both directions between 66th and 69th Street and warned drivers to avoid the area. Northbound and southbound traffic was still permitted on 67th Street. Omaha police said they expect those roads to be closed for several days, as they should be, okay? And then they said it's possible that the sinkhole could expand. Now, even though it might seem like a bad situation for those two cars, no injuries were reported Tuesday. Police said the drivers were able to get out of their vehicles and the sinkhole by the time the emergency crews arrived. And if you keep watching, you'll see that there are other people. I don't know if all of them are coming from cars. I see some people coming from the side over here. Looks like there's a car parked on the left, some cars parked behind them, a car parked on the right. I don't see any pedestrians, so I think all these people are coming to aid from other vehicles. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. People actually got out to assist and were not waiting on, the police or ambulance or the fire department to come. So, yeah, they said they were able to get out of that sinkhole uninjured before the emergency crews arrived. And then a towing company was called to retrieve the vehicles, a silver Dodge Ram pickup truck, and
Adobe Acrobat Studio is all new. What can PDF spaces with AI do for your marketing needs in one?
Matter of fact, let me go and pull up this other clip real quick for you guys. Now, the clip that I just showed you was basically a clip that was, hold on one second. That was basically like a silent clip, but I'm going to pull up this other clip, which is actually the news, KETV really speaking on this situation. So I'm going to pull this video up. Let me make it real big, and I'm going to go on mute after I pull it on here. Let's see. Here we go.
KETV Newswatch 7's Eddie Messel is also on the scene with what we know about the sinkhole right now. Hi, Eddie.
Yeah, hey, Julie, Quinicia. What we know right now, again, that call it came in around 3:30 p.m. here just off of 67th and Pacific. Again, good news. Those cars now out of that sinkhole. Give you a look at the hole without the cars in it. But yeah, only people in the vehicles were the drivers themselves. You heard Beth there say that. Good news, they were not hurt. They were out of their vehicles when police and fire arrived on scene. There is no work going on in the area, so that's kind of the biggest question mark. How did this happen? Pacific, it is closed from 66th to 69th. 67th, it is open for north and southbound traffic. Of course, looking at that hole there, avoid this area if you can here on Pacific. The rest of tonight, obviously going to be an issue here for probably the next couple of days or so, again, with that big sinkhole. And now, again, that big question mark with no work really going on in the area is how did this happen? We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more here on KETV. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
A lot of questions for sure, Eddie. Thank you.
Now, you guys, That's 67th and Pacific. That is fairly a new, I don't want to say a new part of the city, but I used to work in that area probably about, let's see, I've been at my current job about 13 years. Oh, let's see, probably about 13, 14, 15, 16, probably about 17 years ago. And all over there was new construction. I mean, the brand new park, the brand new buildings over there where I worked. I mean, brand new. Our building was like brand new, like less than 20 years ago. So this is really crazy how it could be a sinkhole in that area. And this, of course, was from a job that I used to work at, you know, in the past. The job I've been at now is like 13 years. But before that job, I was working in that area and our building was brand spanking new. This was less than 20 years ago. So that is really crazy to me because just maybe about, I want to say maybe a year ago, I had also discussed some news in our hood where another sinkhole had happened. And that sinkhole, it was like not nowhere near that area. Where the sinkhole happened that I spoke about a year ago, that was in the downtown area. Now, most people, they know it's probably the same in every area. The downtown districts are usually the oldest districts in your community, in your city. So when the shit happened about a year ago in our downtown area, and I think it was a trash dump truck or something. Matter of fact, I think I got the video back here. Okay, here, this is a video I did a year ago. This is in the downtown area. Now, the downtown, again, in our neck of the hood is the oldest area in our city. Most downtown areas in your community, they start downtown and they spread out to the burbs, they spread out to the hood, they spread out to the downtown district, maybe the what's that other district we have here, like the inner urban community, the midtown districts. You know, a lot of communities start with a downtown area where it all first begins, and then it's spread out from there. So usually the roads and the buildings and things like that, some of the more older buildings, they tend to be in the downtown area as well as the streets. Some downtown areas, you know, across the nation still have like cobblestone streets. We still got areas in our downtown that has cobblestone streets. But this is a story that I'm about to play from a year ago of another sinkhole that happened downtown. This was just a year ago in our neck of the hood.
And we start with breaking news. A trash truck falls into a sinkhole in downtown Omaha. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Jack Keenan. See the scene behind you here all morning long at 16th and Farnham. Nearly 530 OPPD customers are without power in that area because of the wreck. We want to turn to KETV News Watch 7's Alex McClune, who's live with the latest. What can you tell us, Alex?
Hey, Jack, I want to show you what firefighters are doing at this very moment, live near Harney and 16th Street, just next to the Orpheum Theater. Fire crews just pulled this dump truck out from a 10 to 12 foot hole. They're now starting to remove those blocks, those large pieces of wood that they took from their fire truck here. An official tells me that a dump truck driver removed a barricade this morning in an attempt to drive through the alleyway here. It's unclear to fire officials at this time if that barricade was blocking a sinkhole or if the truck created the sinkhole. Firefighters say that truck fell into the hole with a number of utility lines down there. So that fire official says we're talking about power lines, gas lines. So now officials are being very careful about shutting power and gas off to part of downtown Omaha.
Right now, we're just waiting on some of the resources of the utilities to figure out what they need to do to shut the utilities off. Once they do that, Omaha fire crews are going to get lowered to the front of that truck. We've got the tow truck on site. We're going to lift that tow truck out of the area, get it off of that concrete, so that those utility crews can get down there and see what they're working with. Hopefully the power and gas will be back on very shortly once they shut it off.
Whose power and gas are you shutting off? Can you tell us, is there a street, like a layout, dimension that we can share with people?
Right. So we've talked to OPPD, MUD, to the best of their ability. they gave us the information that it will affect a large portion of downtown Omaha, mainly 20th Street going east, Harney Street going west, just past Farnham.
And again, you guys, that was a video that I had, a story that I had covered a year ago of another sinkhole that happened in our downtown area. Now, again, the downtown areas, I wasn't as surprised or as shocked to hear that there was a sinkhole and a big trash truck had fell through it. But hearing that, like, one of the newer areas of our community, the Aksarben Village area, child. Now, for those of y'all who are from here, if you know about the horse tracks, the Aksarben race tracks, okay. If you know, you know, okay, everybody know about that. That area was torn down years ago where the racetracks used to be, where everybody used to go and blow all their damn money back in the Gap. And then they have redeveloped the area, and they got colleges over there for UNO. They got dorms over there for the students. They got all type of executive buildings over there, restaurants, parks. I mean, a lot of concerts happen in the summertime over there. So being that this area is fairly recreated, maybe not even 20 years ago, I'm very surprised that there was this pothole that happened today. But thank God nobody was seriously injured. They was able to get those people out of that pothole before the emergency crews came. And do y'all know, I would have been terrified. I would have been mortified. I would have been like, oh, Baba, down there in the motherfucking, I mean, it got to be dark down there. Like, I can't imagine falling through no sinkhole. I cannot imagine. I would have been so scared. Like, so scared. Because the thing I think about with a sinkhole, I can't remember the name of that movie where the people had fell like through a hole in their city and they ended up like years and years and years back in the day. And then somebody else fell through a hole, and there was years and years and years in the future. And it was like you just fall through this hole and you just land somewhere else. So I don't know, maybe it's TV shows like that that make me want to think like of the worst. Like, I'm just not sitting here under the street. I might keep going and going and going into some type of black hole. And that's like my fear when it comes to potholes or sinkholes. And I know a lot of times they happen in places like where it's really rainy, like Cali, you know, on the West Coast. They have potholes, sinkholes, you know, all that shit a lot when they have like them real heavy storms and heavy floods, heavy rain. But I just thank God nobody was seriously injured. But yes, that is the breaking news. Some little hood news for you guys. I know I've been discussing a little hood news over the last few days, which I'm trying to get back into, as well as doing the B sector news and trending news and all that kind of other stuff. But you guys, please make sure you like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new here. And as always, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. I tell y'all this every time I end the show because I really, really mean it. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it up. I'm out. Bye.